Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to Inspirations for Your Life. It is great to be with you here today on Sunday, September 21st, 2025. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, of course, welcome back to you. Always great to have listeners and viewers that enjoy the content coming back. And guys, if you're thirsty, feel free to go grab yourself something like this RO water that I have here, which is delicious. Or maybe you want a snack, a piece of fruit. Maybe you want some nuts, or I don't know, you could want something tart or something sweet. That's totally up to you guys. So feel free to do that and come on back to the show. And don't forget to check out BelieveMeAchieve.com for more of my amazing, of course, inspiring creations after the show by visiting BelieveMeAchieve.com. Well, without any further ado, guys, let's get this show kicked off. So welcome once again to the Inspirations for Your Life, ever popular podcast hosted by myself, John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, coach, and a passionate lifelong learner. In this space, we don't just talk about success. We reveal the real stories behind it. We celebrate the grit, the grind, and the growth that come from the tough moments in life. Whether you're a leader looking to ignite motivation, an innovator seeking resilience, or just someone ready to unlock your greatest potential, you're in the right place. And today, I'm diving into the art of transforming a hardship into your greatest advantage. Will you join us on this journey of elevation? I hope so. So let's begin, everyone. All right. So, number one, turning setbacks into superpowers. You don't need a cape. You don't need to be Superman or be, Spider-Man or the Hulk or anything else. Setbacks are not the end, guys, of the road, but many people think they are. They are the pivot points where we redirect toward possibilities you never imagined were possible. When things go wrong, you're forced to look deeper within. Your struggles reveal hidden reservoirs of creativity, tenacity, and perspective. Every stumbling block is a badge of resilience, teaching you to innovate, adapt, and rise above what you thought possible. When you see challenges as catalysts, your setbacks become the launching pad for your superpowers. Number two, guys, the steeper the hill, the higher you rise. It's easy, guys, to walk a flat road, but it's the hills that build your strength. When you find yourself facing a seemingly impossible climb, know that each step upwards is a testament to your courage and perseverance. The view from the top is breathtaking, not just because of the altitude, but because of the effort it took to get there. Every ascent, no matter how tough, increases your confidence and expands your sense of what's possible. Number three, guys, scars are proof you've survived. Own them. Scars are often seen as flaws, but they're really trophies of your survival. They remind us of the moments we thought we'd never get through. Yet, here we are, stronger and wiser than ever before. By honoring your scars, physical or emotional, and many times they are emotional, you acknowledge your journey and inspire others to embrace their own healing and begin on the path. Wear them with pride. You see, they tell a story of overcoming. Number four, guys, pain fuels purpose. Pain and discomfort, when processed with intention, becomes rocket fuel for your passion. Instead of allowing hurt to make you bitter, let it shape your desire to make a difference. Many of the world's greatest leaders and creators were first moved to action by their most painful experiences. Channel your pain or your discomfort into a mission. Let it remind you what matters most and use it to propel yourself forward. Number five, struggle shapes strength. Strength is never forged, guys, in comfort. It is shaped by the fires of adversity. Every time you push through difficulty, you're building emotional and mental muscle. Struggle strips away pretense, forcing you to dig deep and find out what you're truly capable of. This inner strength doesn't just help you survive the next hardship, it empowers you to thrive. Number six, guys, out of hardship, hope is born. When things look bleak, hope seems far away. But hardship has a way of sparking new dreams and fresh perspectives. In the darkest moments, you learn to appreciate the smallest victories, and hope begins to grow. Remember, guys, hope isn't naive optimism, it's the courage to believe, okay, better, even when you've tasted, unfortunately, the worst, guys. So that's important. It's our mindset. Number seven, guys, from suffering to breakthrough. The times you wish you could erase are often the same moments that could lead you to your biggest transformations. I know that in the moment we're like, oh, I don't want to go through this anymore. And I know that's a common thing. I've been there. But making the choice to go through it and to embrace it, well, that's where success lies. And suffering strips your life down to its essentials, forcing you to examine your values and your priorities. In this clarity, you discover new directions, groundbreaking ideas, and renewed motivation and a passion for life and the core values that you withhold. Your discomfort, your pain is fertile ground for breakthroughs. Number eight, every challenge plants a seed for growth. Every obstacle you meet has an opportunity hidden inside. When you commit to learning the lesson, you plant the seeds for future growth. Some seeds sprout quickly, others take time, but each one expands your potential and enriches your journey. Challenges aren't roadblocks, guys. They're invitations to level up. So let's get started. Number nine, storms forge resilience in you. So don't be scared of them. Learn how resilient you are when you weather life's fiercest storms. Harsh winds and rain might shake you, but they also teach you which roots run the deepest in you. The more storms you endure, the stronger your foundation becomes. Carry this resilience forward as armor for the challenges yet to come. Number 10, guys, adversity nobody seems to like. But adversity holds the real keys to truth in our life, okay? Adversity teaches us to outlast. Not everything is going to be quick or easy. Adversity teaches us patience, tenacity, and instills wisdom to play the long game. You see, life is a long game. It's not a short sprint. It's a marathon. When others quit, the resilient remain. Not because it's easy, guys, but because why? I'll tell you why. They have learned how to outlast everyone else. You see, victory favors those who refuse to give up. That's no secret. Number 11, hurt today, and then you're a hero tomorrow, right? I mean, I think that's a very powerful statement, and it's a truthful statement. Everyone admires the hero, but few see the discomfort and the pain that built them, right? The struggles that you face today are, well, the trials that forge tomorrow's hero. Give yourself the permission and allow yourself to process that discomfort, that pain, knowing that each scar is giving you the courage and the empathy to help others down that rocky road. Number 12, guys, shadows make your light brighter. You can't truly know your potential in life until you've walked through the darkness. Shadows give you achievement and allow you to see the contrast and teach you to appreciate the light instead of, well, fearing the tough times. Let them sharpen your gratitude and fuel your drive, making your brightest moments even more illuminating. And I know that can be hard when things are crashing down around you. I know that, guys. But you have to still be resilient all the time. This is the key to rising from with under that. Number 13, guys. Rock bottom builds champions. You see, champions are not born. Leaders are not born. Champions are not born, as I said, either. They are made. When you feel you can't sink any lower, remember, many champions are born when they have nothing left to lose. Rock bottom becomes solid ground on which you can rebuild stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever before. Hit bottom, then bounce higher. Number 14, guys. Breakdowns become breakthroughs. Sometimes it takes a total breakdown to break free from old patterns and start anew. When you reach your limit, that's often when clarity strikes, barriers fall, and new possibilities appear right before your eyes. Do not fear the breakdown. It's signaling that bigger breakthroughs are on the horizon. Number 15, every loss can be leveraged. It can be. Loss is never easy, but it's never wasted if you use it properly. Analyze what happened, extract the wisdom, and apply those lessons to your next effort. This way, you're not going to repeat the same thing and make that same mistake over and over again. What looks like a step back can actually be, well, the slingshot that propels you way forward. Number 16, guys, when you hear the word failure, I know how it just has this emotional tendency to get people to shut down, but failure is not failure, as we've learned from my friend Tom Hopkins, and he gave us lots of different reasons why failure is not failure. Failure and failures fertilize future wins. Failure is the best teacher if you're willing to learn. The question is, are you willing to learn, or are you a know-it-all? Know-it-alls don't learn anything. They just kind of embarrass themselves, and then they kind of lie themselves out of a situation. And then they just sort of leave. Every mistake enriches the soil of your experience. So make mistakes, guys. Nothing wrong with mistakes. Making it more likely now that your next venture or project is going to succeed. Embrace your failures, water your dreams with their lessons, and watch new successes bloom before your eyes. Now, I'm not going to tell you this is going to happen overnight, but it's a mindset that it's going to shift and change you. And when it changes you, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, where did this come from? How did this come? Like, I don't even know, like, how this even happened. It happened because you embraced truth. You embraced truth. And I know that can sound hard, but embrace truth. That's the key to success. Number 7, guys, endurance transforms to excellence. Endurance isn't just about surviving, guys. It's about evolving through perseverance. The more you choose to endure, the more you refine your character, your habits, and yes, your skills. You see, excellence is built one persistent, slow step at a time that's consistent. And then it allows you to become stronger. Interest grows by compounding. Doesn't start with just 2 days. It takes a while to really gain up some traction. Number 18, guys, withstand the worst. Unlock your best. When you withstand the worst life has to offer, you uncover the best within yourself. Hardships force out the weaknesses and reveal talents, strengths, and passions you never knew you had. The greatest treasures lie beyond your toughest trials. Number 19, guys, growth begins at the edge of discomfort. Comfort zones are cozy, but they stunt your growth. Step to the edge, embrace discomfort, and watch how quickly you unfold and you expand right before your very eyes. Every time, guys, you challenge yourself, you open new doors to learning and to infinite possibilities. Sometimes because something seems funny or different, we pull away. But it's that difference or that change that actually could make it work. Number 20, guys, every closed door reveals a new path. I was told many times that, when a door closes, somewhere a window opens. You just have to look for it. Every closed door reveals a new path. That's true. Rejection and disappointment often reject us and redirect us toward our greatest journeys. When a door closes, look for that window that's cracked open nearby. Trust the process. Sometimes, guys, the detours in life lead to breakthrough discoveries. And I know you're saying, John, that that seems hard. What do I mean by a window? So when you're focused on going out one door, right? And you're only looking at that one door and that door's locked, then it's like you can't go anywhere. But if you notice that there's a window open in the other room or there's a window crack on the other side of the room, you could possibly get out that window. And I think looking for the window requires not only resilience, patience, some stamina, and some belief in ourselves. Sometimes the hardest victory we ever achieve because we don't know if we can get out that window. But I'm telling you, if a door closes, a window opens, and there is some way you can get out that window. So somebody once told me, John, if you want something and you're not getting it right away, realize you're either going to get that or you're going to get something even better. Just don't limit yourself to it has to be this way. I think that's what demotivates a lot of people. Why? I think because they don't truly understand the meaning. They don't understand why things work a certain way. And that's just being resilient, guys. That's being resourceful. When you can be resourceful in everything you do, your brain will look for ways to do the stuff. You see, most people put in their mind, debt. They put in their mind that they can't. And Henry Ford said something a long time ago. If we believe we can't, we're right. But if we believe we can, we are also right. So that tells me that a lot of times we're putting our brain to work in the wrong direction. So our brain can manifest negatively with our heart, but it can also manifest positively. Whatever we put our focus on, that's where the energy is going to flow to and through. And I think sometimes we get a little bit, let's say, judgmental with ourselves and with the process because, well, let's face it, there's no book, right? There's no book telling us that the window's open for us. We have to look for a window. We're hoping that we're going to find a window, but sometimes the window is not immediately in the same room. It might be in another room. And by rooms, I'm using that as a caveat to mean that it might not be in the same discipline where that window is. It might be somewhere else. And I think knowing that you're looking for the window and being open for the window and asking for guidance to find the window will eventually get you to that window. Then you can go out that window and you can see the other opportunity. I'm told that there's lots of windows sometimes. It's not just one window, but it's many windows. It's just when we think that we can't go out the door, it's like there's no other way out the building. Let's take an example. So last week, I believe, was National Fire Week Prevention. And so if a door in a fire, let's say, do you remember in the fire they talk about, I think it's a stop, drop, and roll for fire tactics. Do you remember that drill that maybe you were taught many, many years ago? I'm just guessing. Stop, drop, and roll. So you stop where you are, and you stay calm. You drop. You quickly drop to the ground. You lay flat with your legs straight and cover your eyes and mouth with your hands. You roll with your face still covered, roll over completely back and forth until the flames are smothered. Okay? So that is if you're trying to smother the flames. But there's also the whole concept of, how do you get out? And so I think when people hear about this, they get confused. And so what I want to tell you is that when the door doesn't open, do we give up and say, oh my gosh, I can't get out? No, our survival instincts kick in. It's like, okay, so there's got to be another way out. Like we already are starting to look. We're being positive. Why is it that in our daily life, many people don't draw on that same resilience that we'd have if we were in a crisis? Sometimes it's the crisis that turns on the light bulb that allows us to have that eureka moment, even when there's no crisis. That's powerful, guys. And I know that when we think about, your toughest times, and I know that they can be hard. And, our granular topic tonight is your toughest memories can become your most powerful drivers. I think when we know that we can learn something from either our past or from something that we didn't find pleasant, this can change our complete outlook and say, look, I got out of this last time, or I did this, and you know what? I can get out of this too. The mindset is what tells the rest of the worker bees in our body to believe there's a solution. But if we don't have that meaning, it's like the rest of the body's like, okay, so why should I even bother? Why should I bother? Like, we're not getting out of here, right? And you know yourself, if there is a life situation, you're trying to keep yourself safe, you look for every way out of that situation. If there's a fire, what do? You stop, drop, and roll. But the first thing you do is you feel the door. You make sure the door is not hot. If it is hot, then you go for another door, right? And these things alone can help buy us time and also could save our lives. If we know that this door that we usually go out is very warm, but if we roll over to the side door, we notice that door is cold, we know the fire is not at that door yet. That simple little tactic, guys, feel the door before you open it in a fire. You just check a door for heat. Use the back of your hand and touch the doorknob, the top of the door, and the crack around the frame. If the door feels hot, do not open it and use your second escape route. Remember to use the back of your hand because that's going to be more sensitive than the inside of your hand. If it feels cool, brace your shoulder or foot against the door and open it slowly, ready to slam it shut if you encounter smoke or flames. And I think a lot of people, when there's an emergency, a lot of people do react perfectly. Some people panic, which is why it's always great to do drills. And just like in your life, we need to teach ourselves and show ourselves that we've gotten out of situations and we can get out of this one, we can get out of many others. But it's our mindset that can actually determine whether we will be successful or not. Hey guys, I don't know if you know who I am. Again, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's always such a privilege and pleasure to be with you every time on these shows, live or with my short form content or long form content. You can listen now for more information, guidance, and of course, powerful tools to elevate your life only on the Inspirations for Your Life podcast with myself, John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. For more resources, you can visit my page by visiting believemeachieve.com. And not only do I encourage you to do that, I'd ask you to put a comment there. Let me know what challenges you're having. Comment on an Instagram video or a YouTube video. I try to get back to them as quickly as I can. Remember, guys, letting go is not weakness. It's wisdom. If you're ready to transform your setbacks into superpowers, this journey is for you. Let's go ahead and start elevating our lives so we can start embracing more success. You know you want it. You know there's some fear that's keeping you from it. Remember, false evidence appearing real, that's what fear is. There is no fear. The fear is in your mind. I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. And remember, guys, your toughest memory might be that secret weapon helping you achieve your next victory. Be well, everyone.